All right, you guys. There was a 14-year-old. Okay, this is where we switch from the gossip to the stuff that's happening in the world. There was a 14-year-old that got on a ride, and I saw this video. This what, Friday, Saturday, or something like that. I think it was Friday. I saw the video of the young boy being on this ride. It was super high in the sky. I forgot what they even call it. I want to say it was a dead drop. I don't know, or death drop, whatever they call it, thing drop, whatever. That's definitely what it ended up being. But I'm afraid of heights. So I'm like, take me to an amusement park. I'm holding bags all day. I'm not getting on nobody roller coaster. Don't ask me. Not doing it. Nope, I'm not gonna get on. Just gonna spin me around in the air. It's cute for you. Hello. So the most I will do is catch a flight. But what you're not gonna do is think I'm gonna get on any of these rides. Okay? No. So this young man ended up getting on a ride at this amusement park. And what that I was hearing was that he was already denied for from getting on 2 other rides. And I guess it was because of his height and his size. He was a bigger guy, bigger young boy, and tall. So he got denied, but obviously when he got to this ride, somebody felt the need to allow him to get on it. But you could see when he was sitting on there, it wasn't fully clamped in, like it was bulging out. And I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to be at all. So he gets on this ride, it takes them all the way up, makes them sit there for a minute before it comes rushing down to the ground. And baby, ooh, I can't even, like, I don't even know how high up he was before he fell out of it. And when he fell out of it, I'm like, is he okay? Like, he's not moving. Like, I'm concerned. Like, what? And then I feel like the video like ended. He just was laying there. And then shortly after that, I started finding out that he indeed, passed away. And I really hate that for the family. I hate that for him. He just wanted to go to the amusement park and just have a great time. You know what I'm saying? And then an incident like this, takes place. Like, imagine that. I'm just going to have fun and then it's over. Right? Terrible, terrible, terrible situation. I'm trying to see what else this article here is saying real quick, like see if there's anything additional. They just said, as previously reported, 14-year-old Tyree Sampson, I hope I said his name correctly, passed away after he fell out of his seat on the 430-foot free fall ride at Orlando's Icon Amusement Park. Video of the unfortunate incident began to circulate online, and while photos and videos suggest Sampson was not properly strapped into the ride, officials may seem to think otherwise. Officials, I don't give a fuck what y'all try to cook and come up with. The lawsuit is going down, baby. Okay. Stop telling us that it was hooked in and it was like locked, as if this boy probably unhooked it himself. And then now they have some things resurfacing where they're saying that the boy told somebody, if I don't make it down, tell my parents I love them, or something like that. If I don't make it out alive, tell my parents I love them. And I feel like they're trying to me, the media is heavily focusing on that statement. And then you got these other officials coming out saying, no, it was locked in place, so that they can, to me, I think they're going to try to shift it and shake it to where he could have possibly did this to himself. I disagree. How you look at the side of the image when he gets on the ride and everybody else is fully strapped in and his is the only one bulging out. And then what they said is when they checked the harness or whatever after the fact, keep that in mind. When they checked the harness, they said that it was fully locked. Do you know the impact of wind? Like when you're going that fast, this baby done fell out the seat. You don't think as it's still coming down with that impact, it's going to probably push it to lock it? You can confirm that after the fact, but you cannot confirm that before the fact. Okay? So, no, the lawsuit is still going down. At the end of the day, y'all can do whatever it is that y'all want to do. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's y'all still approve this young man to get on this ride. So y'all are still, what's the term? Liable to me. Period. If you saw that it wasn't coming all the way down on him, he should have never got on there. Y'all should have said, oh, this not going to fit you. We're going to have to go ahead and remove you. Matter of fact, you should have been able to gauge by his look whether or not he would be able to get on this ride. Everybody says, oh, you got to be this height or whatever like that to get on this ride. Okay, so y'all still liable at the end of the day. So whatever you want to say about a damn, oh, it was locked. It was in place. Everything was normal on our end. The lawsuit is still going down, sweetheart. You still going to have to pay that coin. So what else are we talking about? Then y'all going to have to put some better parameters in place for such things like this, because amusement parks are not going to go away at all. They just not. This ride, I feel like y'all, I don't know. I don't live in the Orlando area to know for sure, but why do I feel like they probably gonna open this ride back up this weekend? But y'all people that live in Orlando, go ahead and confirm for me so I can feel better knowing that it's completely shut down and that y'all went by the amusement park and y'all saw that this ride is closed. Let a girl know. All right? Because I would keep my foot on their neck every morning. With my attorney, have you talked to them yet? Have you da-da-da-da? Yeah, we on their ass. And it really sucks because it's really not all about the money. It sucks to know that you got to go through this process. And while you're going through this process to make sure you get justice for your family, you got to sit over here. You got to bury your child too. A baby that was just 14 years old. And they probably still in shock, honestly, and in disbelief that this is happening. And this is how their child passed. That's crazy. Hey, Niecy, what's up? When that happened in Dallas, they closed the ride for a few months. Look at it. Girl, they need to close it all the way down. And that's how I'm feeling. I feel like they may open it back up this weekend, but if they shut it down for a few months, I feel like they're going to do that to a point where people probably forget at some point, and then they're going to get back to their regularly scheduled programming. I mean, like, he literally, like, just fell out. That didn't look like he unhooked himself to me. You know, it didn't look like he unhooked himself, whatever it was locked tight. It was like clamp, clamp, clamp. No, that baby fell out that thing. That didn't look like something he did. So that's just, whew. And what if it was locked, right? With all of the wind and the impact as you're coming down, it could have snapped open. So at the end of the day, I just feel like y'all are liable because somebody should have been standing there to let him know yay or nay, like the other two rides did, letting him know whether or not he could get on that ride. And y'all didn't. So now y'all have to suffer the consequences of that. And it's a very unfortunate situation. I just, damn, I hate that. I hate that. Oh, shit. I didn't even drop that. You can't unhook no ride in the middle of the sky and just fall out. That's why they're supposed to be so secure. Right. Forensics have come out as of what? Oh, okay. As of, I believe today, that confirms the seat was not secure. Thank you, Jamie. I hope I said that right. Thank you for that. Nisi said, nah, she said wasn't locked. Okay, you're saying that it wasn't locked. Allegedly, the boy told his friends to tell his parents he loved them if he didn't make it. Yeah. And I feel like they're going to try to use that statement. Whoever the officials were that was like, oh, it was locked. I feel like that probably could have been the officials of the ride. I refuse to believe it was the police, child. But I feel like they're going to try to use, oh, it was locked all the way, in the statement of the boy saying, if I don't make it, tell my parents I love them. He could have been joking or something, right? They're going to try to probably use that to try and spin the narrative to make it seem as though that boy did that to himself. He wanted to fall out. Very tragic. Very tragic. But I hope, they get some type of, compensation, even though it's not all about the money, but some type of, peace at some point as well as they move forward with this. Like, I hate it.